Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. Today we are looking at the new Hyundai IONIQ 6 here at the Zurich Car Show. And as you can see, we have the beautiful model right in front of us. Sits on the dedicated EV platform. This is the all-electric model. And next to it we have the IONIQ 5. But as you can see, this one has the different design philosophy. And speaking about the design itself, let's check out the car from the front. Now here is where you can see the beautiful LED lights with the parametric pixels, and the idea is that this car has many elements like this. Actually, it has 700 parametric pixels throughout the whole car. So for example, just take a look at this parametric pixels inside the light and in this section as well. IONIQ 6 lettering, and this color in my opinion is gorgeous because it's different depending on the light. So you see bit more bluish here and then purple on this side depending on the light. Let's check out the front bumper once again. Here are the air inlets, so this actually can be opened or closed, and front camera, Hyundai badge. These are the sensors, and let's check out the specs of this model before we move on. It will come in 2023, and this is the spec list. You can pause the video here to see all the details, but yeah, this car is fully packed, priced in Switzerland, and it's got the 325 PS. This is the all-wheel drive version. You can also get the rear-wheel drive layout, so different models, different specs are available. I'll talk about these specs a bit later on, but now let's focus on the design. 4 meters 85 is the length of this four-door model. Fastback silhouette. Hyundai calls it a streamliner, and really it's a unique model on the road. You will definitely see it when it passes you by, and yeah, well, it really looks gorgeous if you ask me. Let me show you the wheels. So these are the top of the line 20-inch wheels, 245/40 R20. That's the dimension of the tires. We have the diamond cut finish, and as you can see, black and silver, looking very nice indeed. Pirelli P0 tires on the model in our video. Here are the mirrors. Now you see they are not the classic ones. These are actually the cameras that have the integrated LED indicators with, once again, parametric pixels. I will show you how that looks. Look at the door handles, just like on the IONIQ 5, but from this angle. Look at this. Look at the fastback silhouette. Look at the coupe style of the roof. This extra spoiler in here. How cool does this look? Tell me in the comments, how do you like it? But I think this is really an outstanding model from Hyundai in terms of design. It really looks amazing. So let's press this to see the charging port. There we go. This is your charging port, and if you press this, it closes. Moving on to the rear, once again, parametric lights. Look at this. The lights are connected. We have this light bar, and it goes all the way from one side to another. Look at this. Once again, parametric pixels. How cool is that? Now, if we move on, here you see that the car has this very wide shape, and these lights just emphasize the width of the car really. I'm a big fan of it, as you could tell by now. And if you want to open the tailgate, this is how you do it. Have the button here next to the camera, and here we are greeted with a nice square shape, and you also get the additional room here for your cables, for example. So yeah, that's pretty much it when we talk about the trunk space. Press this to close it. You see the indicators. I will show you those as well. So now it's time that we check out the interior of this car, which is also very nice indeed. The door handles, you do this in order to get inside, and now you see very modern and clean lines, and very like the living space feel inside. So a living room space actually. So let's see it from driver's perspective. And then the layout here in front of us, 2-spoke steering wheel. This is to change the driving modes. Here you don't have the Hyundai sign and the badge. You have actually these dots that tell you how much the car is charged. Of course, we would need the key for that. In front of us, 12-inch digital cockpit and 12-inch touchscreen incorporated into this one section. Looks very nice, and once again this feels like the lounge area, like the living room, and I really am a big fan of this design. Also, it's very practical, so let's see it from different angle. Alright, and now with a different view, you do have some of the physical buttons like the shortcuts. This is to start the car, and wireless charging pad is here. USB port, cup holders, and here is where you adjust the mirrors. So you see you don't have the buttons for the mirrors here. You can adjust the wing mirrors in here, and then for the windows actually you have the section in here. A lot of room here. USB-C ports, so both USB-C and classic USB-A is here, and huge amount of room underneath this central console. Of course, EV dedicated platform means we have the flat bottom, and this is the real advantage of that. Speaking about the practicality, look at this, like the drawer in your living room or bedroom. Very nice indeed. So yeah, big thumb up from me. You see the screens? These are of course the projections from the cameras of the wing mirrors. So tell me in the comments, how do you like this? And if I open the door, you will see that of course it moves. Now unfortunately we don't have the key, so I can't show you the infotainment system, but yeah, it's the latest infotainment system from Hyundai. You can watch my full review of the IONIQ 5, and there I showed you the details of the infotainment system. You also see the nice ambient lights, and it will be a pleasure to drive this car, especially during the night with this nice ambience and digital cockpit and different views. So stay tuned for that. That one is coming as soon as this car hits the market. And the sun visors, there we go. Press this to get the light. And here is where you also have the additional light. You can turn it on. And the sunroof is here on this model as well. And in order to go into drive, neutral or reverse or park, this is the column for that. So park, and by doing this you can change between those. And once again, EV dedicated platform, long wheelbase, 2.95 m, and let's check out how much space we have at the rear. And as expected, and you can just see it by looking at it, huge amount of room. Very clean design here on the doors, just like on the front. So let's actually jump on board, and I mean, this is really the amount of room that you have. Okay, I think the front seat is now maybe moved a bit forward, but yeah, even if you move it backwards, look at this, still huge amount of room. And look at this, huge amount of room on the front as well. You can also move it like this. So this is all very nice, very practical, and that's the benefit of the EV dedicated platform. You have the long wheelbase, so almost 3 meters of wheelbase, and flat bottom here, USB-C ports, and the air vents are here, storage area, and the middle armrest with the cup holders. And this is the situation for my head, so just about right. I'm 1.87 m. Of course, since I have so much room, I can lean back a bit more and then have even more room here for my head. So it's a big thumb up from me. And now I've adjusted the sitting position for myself at the front, and look at this. This is just insane amount of room. Very, very impressive indeed. Speaking about the powertrain options, so of course EV car, electric model, you can have it with the all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. You can also get the standard range or the long range, which you see here. This is the top of the line long range and all-wheel drive. And speaking about the range, if you go for the long range model with the two-wheel drive layout, you can get up to 614 kilometers of range on a single charge by WLTP standard. Now that is an impressive number. Okay guys, and that was it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe to the channel, as there will be plenty of more to come. See you on the next one, and tell me in the comments, how do you like the new Hyundai IONIQ 6?